What's up, everybody? Kid here, and welcome to another Dawn of Titans video. Welcome to part 2 of the Lands Awakening 1.16 update. As everyone knows, Dawn of Titans released their update with a lot of changes, cosmetic mostly, but a lot of changes were implemented. The only thing that they did not implement is the changes with lands, capturing lands, and depleting lands, such as things like that. At the beginning of my last video, I put a disclaimer on there saying, hey, this isn't the complete update. Be sure to follow for more. I shot that video before, as soon as that update came out, and Dawn of Titans didn't post anything on Facebook quite yet. So, got a head start. Jumped the gun a little bit, but it's all good. I made a disclaimer in the video and in the description box. So this is part 2. So let's take a look. Lands Awakening. As we know, lands now generate resources when you only defend them. The more you defend them, the more they generate per hour. And enemies raiding your lands can only take uncollected land resources. Anything that you pulled from that land gets protected by your garrison. So let's go ahead and take a look. As from the update, it showed these farms filling up a little differently. As of now, it seems like they fill up the exact same way. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the game inside the world map and see what it looks like. I've already played around a little bit. I've got about 40,000 VP since I started today. Alright, as you guys can see, I got my lands. I'm going to collect that VP up so nobody can take it. Let's first take a look at my garrison here. Right now with my level 35 Italis, I got 227,000 attack or defense or attack power on that on my garrison. Don't get it twisted. These numbers have changed a little bit, and it might differ on what you can handle. As you saw in DBR's video, well buffed archers can take out almost 900,000. So just be wary of that. You're gonna have to kind of figure out what your defense level you can handle is, or else you're gonna jump into some battles that you're a little over your head. So I got my for anyone who's watching that's in this this server that I'm in, hey, this is what I got on my my garrison right now. So yeah, nothing's changed there. It shows what they could take from you, which I love. I love knowing exactly what I'm going to lose, which is great. So going here, so obviously Lands Awakening has came, so we got those glowing veins in the base of that land and the base of all the lands, which I enjoy. It's a nice cosmetic look, giving us something different to look at. No one likes looking at the same thing for months and months and months, so it makes sense. So if you go in, got my level 50 orc defending. Right now I'm only generating 24.55 per hour with 174,000 available on this land, VP wise. So you go in here, let's say I take off all of these pikemen or imperials now, and throw on some Goliaths, some grenadiers, and then I'll throw on some of that. So I can't even update that. One thing to note in these battles, and you'll see when I jump into a battle, is that the spells drop more frequently now. They definitely drop around the 15-second time frame instead of the usual 30-second time frame. Give or take, standard deviation, a couple seconds. But just know that when you're jumping into a battle with all of your archers or grenadiers or whatever you have, that meteor strike is going to hit roughly 15 seconds after the battle starts, and then another 15 seconds after that, or about that. I'm not, nothing specific. We'll see it in the battles, but that's what's going to happen. So be wary of that when you go into battle. You don't want to lose too many of your troops, and I know it's a pain. So that's how that works. The more you put on your land, the more it will generate. So let's go ahead and leave that there. And undefended lands no longer generate resources, and undefended lands can only be captured, they cannot be raided. I'll show you that here in a minute. So we're going up here. You end up refreshing, you get 4 lands, all matching your castle level, which, you know, I like. And the rewards are a little bit better. You know, 3,700 VP is not bad for this land. So let's go ahead, jump in here, capture this, and see exactly, you know, what's going on. So we got Skallgrim, got him pre-leveled up, or preloaded up with the loadout. I love that. It takes the battle loadout that you had in your last battle, and it automatically adds it in there, other than your resources, so, or your reinforcements, I mean. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Quick, easy battle, nothing crazy, but let's go ahead and capture this to see what it looks like. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and try and figure this out. I'm gonna have him stand ground because he is gonna get melted. Boom. Like I said, gonna get melted. Boom. Melted. Go ahead and shield him up. That's the thing about having a level frickin' 17, 18, whatever level Grimwald or Skallgrim. Dude's a freaking marshmallow. He'll get eaten up quick. So you gotta be careful. So I take shields and terror spells. Boom, didn't lose anything. I'm good with that on a captured land. So let's go ahead and see what that does. It'll move it over to my garrison, attach it, and right now, as you can see, 0 per hour generated, defend to generate. So go ahead and defend this guy. Who am I going to use? Let's go ahead and throw Durat on there. That works. That works. Okay. So that's defended. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happens when we go into the regular place, the battle map or whatever you want to call it. I don't think there's an official name. So look at here. The VP resources are fairly good right now. So it's 1:30 in Mountain Time, and resources aren't bad. What I'm thinking, the best time for you to look for lands with like 10k VP or 11k VP or even 20k VP, because it happens, I've seen it, is in the morning. So if you got to get up early, take a look at some of the lands. Some of the lands might have an insane amount of VP on it, because I got 40k VP with, you know, 24 portal stones. So that was really cool, and a pretty good change to gaining VP through battling. So let's go ahead and take a look. As you can see here, these undefended lands, though they are mini lands, you can only capture them. It'll behoove players to get bigger lands, because bigger lands, 1, last longer, and 2, they provide you with more resources. These little lands are going to disappear here soon, and mostly people will go landless, or they'll pick up these big lands and use them as much as possible. Once you deplete a land, a VP land, you get portal stones, I believe, and a mine or farmland, you deplete that, you get VP. So either you capture a almost depleted VP land, take that in, get 10 or however many portal stones that it gives you, and that will augment that 6 that you just spent capturing. So you pretty much gained XY numbers of portal stones, which is awesome. And then if you capture a almost depleted mine or farm, you get the extra VP, so which is awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look here for some good targets to hit. All right, guys, found a map, or found a land to raid, worth 6280 VP, which is awesome. So let's go ahead, hit this. I was shielded because I had just captured that land. Skallgrim's good. Got his skills, his first 3 skills maxed out, and then I got some Gilded Arcs, a True Shot, and a Van Brace for the archer's health and damage and critical and armor piercing. So let's just go ahead real quick, take a look at and see what my level 14 archers are putting out. 70% armor piercing, 37% critical, and DPS is 1,375 physical damage per second. So pretty beast. I love them. It's nothing quite to the level of what Drive-By Reviews has on his Grimwald, which is nuts. He's taken out these level 60 Thorgs and stuff in his last video. So let's go ahead and jump into this battle. It's one thing to note when you jump into this battle, you'll see one, like I mentioned earlier, spells are dropping a lot more frequently, and two, oftentimes these troops will ignore your Titan, so be wary of that, because they'll sneak up on your archers or whatever you have and completely murk them. So just another note there. So go ahead and automatic that. I'm gonna keep him, Skallgrim, up here and see what happens. So let's go ahead and start him moving. As you can see, these archers are completely tearing down these Goliaths. So I'm gonna move these out of the way of the free spell, completely protect him. Boom, get out of me. And you know, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna defend him again because I do not really wanna deal with that. So hopefully I can take care of these guys before that spell drops, and boom, victory. Those archers do work. You just gotta really micromanage everything because spells are dropping fast. I didn't even pay attention to when that spell dropped, but it was fairly quick. So yeah, so that's the battle mechanics there. It's pretty similar, and I got 6286 VP from that, which is tasty, 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 tasty. Alright guys, let's try and take a look at this one. Got a level 27 Freya. Not max, so that's good. Decent amount of troops and spells, and Freya's buffed to the 9s for physical damage, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go. If I lose, I lose. No big deal. So let's go ahead and use that. So I can go ahead in here and raid. Alright, so this is going to be a very delicate battle. I'm going to go in here with some poison spells. And these reinforcements, I'm probably going to use these reinforcements. So let's go ahead and jump in this battle. Alright guys, so we're here. As you can see, his troops are varying widely. So I'm going to go ahead and stand ground here for now. And just keep doing what I do. Those Panthers got buffed, I guess, and they're doing crazy amounts of damage. And that spell dropped at 45 seconds exactly. So exactly what we expected. I'm gonna go ahead and take out these guys, take out these guys there, and hit them with everything you got. Get out of here. Get out of there. There we go. See this? Come on, 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 come on. Oh shit. Let these Goliaths get killed. He's scared. He got hit with that. Terror spell. Alright, get out of there. It's becoming a lot more prevalent that your troops are going to get distracted, which happens. I get that, so I'm just going to let this happen. This physical damage is, this physical resist on Freya is good, but not good enough for my archers. I'm not too good at this whole kiting thing quite yet. I just started working with Skallgrim, so bear with me. I'm getting better. So there that is. Let's go take these guys out so we can end this battle. And they're just standing there like, what are you doing? Coming to the battle. They're hiding. They're afraid. Yes, they're afraid. Let's get this done. Skallgrim, Grimskull, as Boganor likes to call him, which is a pretty cool name, I must say. But let's go ahead and get this taken care of. All the spells have been depleted because they drop so fast. Skallgrim has gone down. So let's take these guys out and end this battle. There we go, baby. Level 27 Freya, physical resist, kiting, done horribly, might I add, but successful raid. Got portal stones out of that, 6,700 VP, I believe, and only lost 5 archers. Not bad, not bad at all. So there you go, guys. Garrison battles generally haven't changed, but just know, as you saw that stream of Goliaths do, a lot of the troops are completely ignoring your Titan. Completely ignoring your Titan, going straight for your troops. So be wary of that, and be wary of the 15-second or so spell drop rate. So let's go ahead and go back to so let's go ahead and check out some other changes that I forgot to mention in the last video. So go back to home base, pick up this 200 something VP, and then go up here to where your neutral lands are, and boom, monuments and arenas have their shield back, which is awesome. Boom. And let's go ahead and jump back into the village view. I'll call it that. The village view, and see exactly what else we have left. All right, here we go, guys. Other changes. The capacity of your troop inventory has been increased by a significant amount. 55, I believe, something like that, which is awesome because you're going to need to have troops to defend all those lands that you're going to capture. And your spell inventory has increased as well. Let's take a look. Yeah, it was like one something, one whatever, and now it's 145. Great, awesome. So and that's pretty much it, guys. A majority of the changes were made at the initial phase of this update. The lands part just recently got changed with that server maintenance that they did this morning. But other than that, overall a decent update. I'm not gonna say great just yet because, you know, I have some more plan to do. It's definitely going to change the dynamics of battling if troops aren't automatically being kited by your Titan, or yeah, if enemy troops aren't getting kited by your Titan initially, that's going to cause some issues, as well as those spell drops going to completely decimate your troops if you're not prepared for them, which is good. Drop those poisons in there, drop those meteor strikes in there, and drop those terrors, because the more they run away, the harder it is for them to beat you. So hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this update. I think I got everything. If I didn't, let me know and I'll try and cover it in my next video. If you liked it, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think of the update so far and anything that you would suggest they change in the future. I'd like to get a discussion about that going, and share for those that would like this video as well. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. You don't have to, but if you like my content and want to know when I drop a video, subscribe and hit that little bell so you can get those notifications. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy the update. Let's keep this game going, let's keep raiding, and let's keep getting VP. Have a good day. Candor Kid out.